Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Riddle Pace Field on the campus of Troy University as the finale of the Terry Sikes Memorial Tournament is now underway as the Ayrton Purple Cats face off against Chilton County. And it's a 3-0 start for the leadoff man, Brody Lowry of Ayrton. And that one's a called strike to take it to a hitter's count of 3-1. And he's aboard for a leadoff walk. We saw the other night versus Charles Henderson. Lowry does a real good job of doing what every leadoff man should, and that's get on base. And he's done it to lead things off tonight. Avon Cook lays this one down for the first base line. Going to be tough play. But the pitcher will go over and toss it to first in time for out number one. And it's Wells Gainey now. He'll be behind the plate for the Purple Cats tonight. There's a runner in scoring position, and that one comes in and nails him. Lowry won't move up to third, but Gainey will move up to first. And it's two free passes to the base paths for the Purple Cats with just one out. And their cleanup man at the plate, that's Easton Kilpatrick. Had an amazing night against Charles Henderson to kick things off. We'll see what he can do tonight to send us home. That one absolutely clobbered into left field, but a stunning grab. And they double up the Purple Cats to get out of the inning. So after putting two men on, the Purple Cats go out in grand fashion. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning, tied up at nothing as the Tigers will get their first at bat. And it's Austin Evans out on the mound for the Purple Cats, ready to face the Chilton County Tigers for the first time as their leadoff man, Brody Pierce, steps in now. We don't have their lineup. When I went down there, Coach said, we don't have it ready just yet. We like to fly by the seat of our pants. So we'll be piecing this one together as they go through the lineup. And it's a 1-1 to start Pierce. That one misses outside on an off-speed pitch. Ayrton doing a good job of filling the stands here tonight. That's a called strike. It's a 2-2 count. Check swing, that's a ball high. And the payoff pitch skied high in the air to the left side. The third baseman ranges over and grabs it. That's Davidson over at the hot corner. And it's Steven Cromer at the plate now. That one misses inside as Cromer ducks out of the way. And way out ahead of that one as it's fouled off down the third base line. Breaking ball. Not sure where that one missed. And it's a slow roller on the right side, fielded cleanly by Lowry over at second and tossed to first in time for out number 2. And the first pitch to John David Terrell is good for strike 1. And that's another get me over pitch to go for strike 2. Miles ahead now. Looking for his first strikeout. Terrell, toes on the line. And that one misses just outside. A nice 2-strike pitch. Terrell doesn't chase it though. And he'll get him swinging to end the inning. We're all tied up at 0 as we head to the top of the second. Addison Sin leading things off for the Purple Cats in the top of the second. And the first pitch to him is popped up, foul. That one would have plunked a right-handed batter. It'll go for ball one. This one hit in the air down the left field line, gonna be in no man's land. It's Xander Mims out on the mound for Chilton County. And this is a hard ground ball back up the middle, fielded cleanly by the shortstop. Bullet over to first, beats Sin, and it's out number one on the board. Now it's the third baseman, Connor Davidson. Purple Cats still looking for their first hit. And first pitch to Davidson called on the outside part of the plate. Not something you want to swing at on your first pitch. So he'll take it for a strike. And in the same spot. Going to have to shorten up and protect the plate now as he's 0-2. Same pitch, same spot, same outcome. And Davidson wants that placed a little farther outside. We're not at the best angle to get that one. I don't know. That was a little lenient. Bryce Odom wastes no time. Swinging at the first pitch, he'll hustle to first, but the throw beats him for out number 3. Purple Cats go down in order as we head into the bottom of the second inning. And it's Josh Parker up at the plate now. And swing and a miss on the first pitch from Evans. This one fouled off out of play. Fastball misses outside, not a bad 2-strike spot. Didn't get the whiff he wanted on that changeup. As Parker fouls it off, he'll see the 1-2 once again. And this one hit right back where it came from as back-to-back off speeds gave him enough time to adjust, and Parker drives that one back up the middle for the first hit of the game. And that'll bring up Luke Moats, number 5. Tries to lay down a bunt, ran out of bat on that one and dropped the bat head just a little bit. Evans will be covering the right side of the infield as Davidson will crash. They'll check on Parker over at first. Easton Kilpatrick over at first base. Pierce Gill at short, Brody Lowry at second, and Davidson at third is your Purple Cat infield. That fastball misses low. Hammock out in right, Addison Sin in left, and Avon Cook out there in center field. A lot of ground to cover at Riddle Pace Field. He'll get the bunt down to the right side. He'll field his ground. Makes a solid throw to first in time. So Moats will sacrifice himself to get Parker over to second with just one away. And it's Ethan Benson at the plate now. One ball, no strikes. First base runner for Chilton County against Evans so far, and he gets a nice strike call to even it up 1-1. That one misses low. Nice spot over the heart of the plate, goes right at him. And it's 2-2 now. Yeah, it'll be a big spot for Evans. Gonna have to make him earn it. He'll take off for third. And it's fouled off. So we'll see if Parker takes off again. Evans makes a quick move back to second, not in time. Parker holds up. This one skied in the air. With more men on base, that'd be an infield fly. But it's Gill who comes over and makes the grab for out number two. Gonna have to be a base knock to bring Parker in. And it's Garrett Lawley. He'll take off for third again. And I think that's just catching Evans lacking a little bit. He's got a slow stretch he's going from. Called strike. I think that was just good base running on Parker's behalf. Just got to be cognizant when you're going for that high leg kick. Maybe try and incorporate a slide step in there. Give your catcher some time. And it's 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 away. The go-ahead run on third. Waved at well above the letters. Evans gets some help on that one. And it's Deuces Wild on the board now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. And this should do it as Gill ranges back and makes the grab for out number 3. 2 scoreless innings so far at Riddle Pace Field. It's 0-0 as we head into the top of the 3rd. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Purple Cats in the top of the 3rd inning. That'll be Hammock, Gill, and back to Brody Lowry. Still no hits for the Purple Cats, but the Chilton County Tigers only have 1 to their credit so far. Mims doing a pretty solid job on the mound so far to keep a team like Ayrton out of the hit column their first time through. Like I said the other night, you can almost count on 6 of 9 batters to get a hit every go around. Purple Cats know how to swing a bat. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hayes Hammock. And that one real close. Almost the same pitch they sat Davidson down on. And the payoff pitch. Hard ground ball. Bill Buckner's it. As it rolls into right field, that one's going to be an E3. So they're still searching for their first knock, but they do get the leadoff man aboard. Bringing up the 9-hole batter, Pierce Gill. 1 man on, nobody out. He'll try to lay down a bunt. It's a called strike on the outside part for strike 1. He'll lay it down on the right side. A nice spot, going to be a tough play for the pitcher, but he'll get over there and flip it to first in time for out number 1. Ayrton trying to work some blue collar baseball to get that first run across. And now they've seen Mims 1 time. And Brody Lowry wastes no time, hitting the first pitch to the right side. Second baseman fields it cleanly, tosses it to first. So there's 2 Purple Cats retired. Hammock will move up to 3rd, but there's 2 outs on the board for Avon Cook, who sacrificed himself first time to move Lowry up to 2nd back in the 1st inning. pass ball would be great for the Purple Cats now. But a first pitch breaking ball gets Cook swinging. That one in the other batter's box on the 0-2 pitch. Make it 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And it's going to be a base hit. That'll drive in a run. Purple Cats get on the board in the top of the 3rd inning, make it 1-0 as Avon Cook gets an RBI single to open up the score column. Looked like he got a little jammed, but picked a good spot to place it in. He'll take off on the first pitch, but it's fouled. Cleanly fielded by head coach Bob Pickett over at 3rd. At least who I believe to be Bob Pickett. Sometimes the head coaches don't even go out there to coach bases. He'll take off for second again. Throw on the wrong side of the bag, and the tag is late. And it's a stolen base for Avon Cook. And it's 2-1 now to Wells Gainey. Didn't get to swing last time. He got hit by a pitch. And there's a runner in scoring position now with 2 away. Absolutely clobbers this one into the right center gap. That's going to be for extra bases and tack another one on for the Purple Cats. Forget 2. Gainey's moving for 3, and he's in with a huge stand-up triple to make it 2-0 Purple Cats. Textbook piece of hitting right there. Absolutely muscled that the other way, barreled it up, and hustled his way all the way to 3rd, just 90 feet away from making it 3-0. And the Tigers call timeout and speak with Mims out on the mound. They'll be batting 8-9-1 to start this next inning. They haven't gone through the lineup yet. Purple Cats all the way down to their cleanup batter, two outs on the board and 2 runs on the board for Ayrton. They lead 2-0 in the top of the 3rd inning. Looking to get another one right here, as it was Easton Kilpatrick who absolutely smoked one into left field, just straight at the left fielder. And they doubled the Purple Cats up back in the 1st inning. That one low and away. And a hitter's count now of 2-0 to Kilpatrick. That one a little outside. Don't want him to chase, but it goes good. Strike 1. Loads up and smacks that one to the left side. We'll call that an infield single. And it drives in another run for Ayrton, as they now have a 3-0 lead over Chilton County. Chilton County got shut out last game versus, I believe it's Vincent, who threw a pitcher committed to Air Force. And that one low and away. A late call on that one. And it's 0-2. Sin gonna have to keep that one in mind. It's been given all night. Three of those went right to Davidson's way. He didn't chase after any of them. And he has to reach out. I mean, that's pretty much all he can do with that pitch. If he waits back on it, really the only place he can put it is over there on the batting cages with any fours. Purple Cats also just really good with plate discipline. These guys have real good eyes. You don't see them chasing a lot of pitches. That one misses low. The throw beat him by 3 steps, but it handcuffed the shortstop. And it's a stolen base for Kilpatrick. So he'll move into scoring position. A base hit should make it 4-0. And it's Deuces Wild on the board to Addison Sin. Grounded out last time. A little late on the swing. Needed to meet that one out in front as that pitch was on the inside part, but he puts that one out of play. Foul. He'll get another 2-2 pitch. This one well hit into shallow center field. But the center fielder will come in and make the grab for out number 3. So a pair of hits from Kilpatrick, Gainey. Sorry, not a pair, that'd be a trio. Cook, Gainey, and Kilpatrick all get RBI hits. And the Purple Cats tack on 3 runs in the top of the 3rd inning. It's Coven Crumpton leading things off. Quick 0-2 count for Austin Evans. Only 1 strikeout so far tonight. Crumpton stays alive and fouls that one off. That one well struck, foul down the third base line. Floats a breaking ball in there. And it's 1-2. And Evans sits down the second Tiger tonight. Bringing up the 9-hole man, Logan Coppage. And there's one away. Cold strike on the outside part. Coppage doesn't like it either. Same spot Davidson was sat down on. Pretty much anything inside of the batter's box lines seems to be fair play. And he sat down on strikes. Both batters in the bottom of the third have gone down by Evans' hand. And they're back to the top of their lineup. It's Brody Pierce flew out back in the first inning. Waste no time hitting this one into right field, but didn't have enough behind it. As Hammock grabs it for out number 3. Chopper to the left side, going to be a tough play for the pitcher. Throws off his back foot, still in time to get Davidson out at first. And leadoff man back to the dugout in one pitch. That'll bring up Bryce Odom. Odom, the designated hitter, batting in place of Evans, and the first pitch to him misses, finds the outside corner. Oof. He's consistent. And that one well struck into the 5-6 gap, rolls into left field for a base hit. And Odom is aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's Hayes Hammock. Reached on an error from the first baseman last time around. And it's fastball watched on the outside part for strike 1. This one hit in the air to shallow right field. He'll range all the way to the right field line and slide to grab that one for out number 2. It's a nice play from Cromer out in right field. And it's Pierce Gill back at the plate now. They'll toss behind at first, not in time. Fouls this one off. Throw behind once more. He's back in time. Oh, 1 count now to Gill. Waves at that one. Throw beats him by 5 steps. And Odom is caught stealing. Gill will lead things off in the top of the 5th inning. Ayrton doesn't get any runs across here in the 4th. They still lead it 3-0. Hard ground ball to the left side. Third baseman can't field it, but Gill gets it to first in time for out number 1. Cromer doesn't agree, nor does the first base coach. I don't know, that was a bang play. They're probably going to try and appeal to home plate, but I thought he beat him. Not by a lot. That was for sure a close play, but a great throw from Gill. And it's John David Terrell, struck out once already. Waves at an off-speed, low in the zone, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Evans looking to sit him down for the 2nd time tonight. Not this time. Almost the same situation. Gill fires in time at first once again. So Gill sends 2 Tigers back to the dugout. And it's Josh Parker back up for the 2nd time tonight. The cleanup man. Had a single his last time around. And a stolen base. Fouls that one off, evens it up 1-1. Make it 1-2 now as he fouls that one off. Pokes another one out of play. And it's Deuces Wild on the scoreboard once again. Full count. This one hit to the right side. The second baseman makes a nice play and tosses it to first for out number 3. So it's the middle infielders getting a lot of love as Gill and Lowry will retire the side. Evans trusting the Purple Cats defense as we head into the top of the 5th inning. Ayrton leads it 3-0. So it's Pierce Gill back up again as Bryce Odom ended the inning last time, getting caught stealing second. And he'll start 2-0 in this at-bat. This one hit into straightaway center field, and it's camped under it for out number 1. Purple Cats going around for the 3rd time now as Brody Lowry still looking for his first base hit. Has a walk and a ground out. He's 0 for 1. Starts 1-0 and ran out of bat on that one. One ball, one strike, and that's a called strike on the outside part. Make it 1-2. 1 out on the board. Bases cleared. That one misses low. And it's foul tip, but snagged by the catcher for strike 3. That's just the second Purple Cat sat down on strikes for Mims tonight. And it'll bring up Even Cook with 2 outs and no runners on. Chilton County will take another break. One ball, one strike to start Avon Cook. It's Logan Coppage out on the mound now for Chilton County. Cook drove in a run on a single last time round, and he comes up now with 2 outs, nobody on. Ayrton still leads it 3-0. We're in the top of the 5th inning, and Cook is 1-2. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back Purple Cats go down via strikeout, but they lead 3-0 as we head into the bottom of the 5th inning. Moats starting the inning off for Chilton County. And a hard ground ball eats up Gill over at short. I'm going to call that a hit. He would have maybe needed to be part snow leopard to have reacted to that one. That one was slugged over to short. Ethan Benson popped out last time and fouls this one off the end of the bat. Leadoff man gets aboard for the Tigers. He's over at first. Nobody out. No balls, one strike. Moats takes off for second. And he's in there with plenty of time. That's the second stolen bag for the Tigers. Taking advantage of Evans' slow delivery. They'll keep a closer eye on him. And he'll sit Benson down on strikes. And that's the fourth K for Evans today. That'll bring up Garrett Garrett Lawley. He also popped up last time around. One out and a runner at second now. This one hit to the right side. And Kilpatrick wanted to make the tag. He was not going for the bag on that one. That is scary sometimes because dudes wouldn't really give up like Lawley did a little bit. He'd have been going through Kilpatrick's chest. So it's two away. And Coven Crumpton. And this one hit into center field for a base hit. And Chilton County gets on the board in the bottom of the fifth inning. It's 3-1 now. And to get rid of the goose egg, with just 7 outs left. And it's Logan Coppage, who's out on the mound now for the Tigers. Up at the plate, went down looking last time. Crumpton over at first, 2 men away. He'll lay down a bunt with 2 outs. They'll go right back at Evans on the mound. He gets him. And that'll end the inning. We're in the top of the sixth now, as Wells Gainey steps in the box, 1 for 1. RBI triple back in the third inning. Absolute shot in right center. We'll see what he can do now against Coppage on the mound. And he'll start with a hitter's count of 2-0. That's his second hit by pitch of the night. Looked glad to wear it as he hustles down to first. It's Easton Kilpatrick now. He drove in a run with a single his last time around. The first pitch to him, the fastball, misses a foot above his head. 1-0. Off the end of the bat, hit to the left side. They won't get two, and he'll hustle over to first. It's an infield single for Easton Kilpatrick as he exploded down the line. Same thing for Gainey, who saw it right off the bat and tried his hardest to get into second. And Chilton County will take another break out on the mound to talk with the infield. Addison Sin back in the box for the third time. Takes the ball high. Two men on base, still nobody out here in the top of the sixth inning. Chilton County scraping back in this one. It's 3-1. Ayrton looking for some insurance. They've got 6 outs left. Try and get even further ahead. Nice bunt from Addison Sin. And out by half a step as he was flying down the first base line, but Coppage launched a missile over to first. Still does a job and moves both runners into scoring position. And Wells Gainey just 90 feet away now. There's only 1 out on the board. Now it's Connor Davidson, 0 for 2 so far tonight. Infield going to be shooting for 4 on a hard ground ball. Called strike on the outside part, much to the chagrin of everyone wearing purple in the audience. Drops the bat head, pops that one up. Last thing the Purple Cats need is a strikeout. Anything in play. He'll choke up. That one misses low and away. One ball, two strikes. And he waves at that one. They'll throw down to first. So he'll go down on strikes for the second time tonight. That'll bring up Bryce Odom. Got a single last time and was caught stealing to end the inning. He's 1-2 so far. It's a chopper to the right side. It'll jump foul. We'd need a telescope to zoom in far enough to see the red in between the ball and the foul line. Fastball on that outside part. Purple Cats will need to have their toes on the line to reach that one. And it's 0-2. Right back to it. It's a breaking ball that spins just a little too far outside. Deuce is wild on the board now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 away, 2 runners on. Fouls off a curveball on the inside half. That one just below tailor-made as it'll fill the count. And he misses the zone high. Odom works a nice at-bat and loads the bases for Hayes Hammock. Flew out last time. Still looking for his first hit. And a check swing. It's a called strike either way. Purple Cats lead it 3-1, but this could be a big spot to take a huge lead, as Chilton County only has 6 outs to get back in this one. Skied in the air to shallow right field. It'll be foul, but the right fielder will run over and grab it for out number 3. Purple Cats lead it 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. It's the best time for Chilton County to try and get ahead. They're at the top of their lineup with Brody Pierce, who's 0 for 2. This one well struck. High in the air to right field. Off the wall in right field. He's around second. And a huge lead-off triple for Brody Pierce. That one about 8 or 9 feet from clearing the wall in right field. Launch angle just about 20 degrees too high. Stephen Cromer up at the plate now. He'll start 0-1, nobody out. Runner on third. Cromer, a pair of ground outs. That should do the trick here, though. So we've got a Purple Cat heading down to the bullpen to get warm in relief of Evans. I believe that's Riley Snellgrove. This one well struck into the right center gap. Tracked down by the center fielder. But the throw back in, not in time. As Cromer will drive in another run, make it 3-2. Avon Cook made that look easy out there, but he'd have to have the arm of Mike Trout to stop Pierce from coming across there. One out on the board. And a nice spot to start John David Terrell. Only 4 hits for Chilton County in this one. Evans throwing a pretty good game. A lot of pitch to hit so far, but the Purple Cat defense has had his back all night. No errors on their line. Chilton has made 2. Smacks the mitt that time. And it's 2-2. Just misses the zone outside. Full count now to Terrell. And hangs on to another one. And it's a nightmare at bat for Austin Evans. Full count plus some. Looking to end it right here. And this one drilled into left field for a loud 1-out base knock. That's Terrell's first hit of the night. Bringing up Josh Parker. 1 for 2. Singled first time around, grounded out last time. And they'll get a speed up runner in Terrell's place. Allowed. Ball 1. That is not a bad spot to miss. One and 0 to start Parker. They'll toss behind at first. Gets away from Kilpatrick, but he's got nowhere to go. Also some movement in the Tigers bullpen. That's ball 4. That is the first walk that Evans has given up tonight, and that might be his last. As the coach will go to the bullpen. New man on the mound for the Purple Cats. We'll see what he has, and we'll be right back as Austin Evans has thrown a really good game through 5 1/3. So it's Landon Givens out on the mound for Ayrton in relief of Evans. First pitch hit into shallow center field. And it's Lowry who jumps back and makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Ethan Benson. 0 for 2. Popped out and struck out. Now he's got a new face on the mound in Givens. 2 pitches, 2 swings, 2 outs. A rocket from Davidson across the diamond in time to end the inning. Ayrton, 3 outs left to try and get some insurance as they lead 3-2 as we head into the final inning. Last chance for the Purple Cats to get some insurance in the top of the 7th. And it's Brody Pierce taking the mound for the Tigers. And it's Pierce Gill leading things off for the Purple Cats. They'll go 9-1-2 in this inning. And waves at a high and outside fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Chases one above the letters for strike 3. And it's Brody Lowry. 0 for 2. Still looking for his first base knock in this one. We'll see if he can get it with 1 away and nobody on. Little late swing popped up, out of play. Well hit to the left side. Just a nice play and a nice throw from the shortstop. And Lowry is a ground out victim for the 2nd time tonight. Bringing up Avon Cook. He's 1 for 2. RBI single, struck out last time. Also has a stolen bag to his name. And a called strike. And 95% of people in the stands not happy with that one. Spikes a fastball there. Jam shot. And the shortstop will grab it for out number 3. So the Ayrton Purple Cats going to have to hang on to a 1-run lead as we head into the bottom of the 7th. Purple Cats 3, Chilton County 2. Two balls, one strike against Garrett Lawley. They're at the bottom of their order this inning, and this one out of play. Two balls, two strikes. Landon Givens out on the mound in relief of Evans. And what has been real close to a strike all night. Not called that time. Adding some suspense. It's 3-2. That's a base knock. Fair down the right field line. It's going to be for extras as he's hustling to second. And it's a leadoff stand-up double for Garrett Lawley, his first base hit of the night. Coven Crumpton. A base hit last time. They could really use it again. He'll square to bunt and gets it down to the right side to move the man up to third. Tying run just 90 feet away now. Crumpton does a job. And it's Logan Coppage, the man on the mound. Unless they have a... No, they will sub in another man. That'll be Brody Baker. Any ground ball to the infield, they're going to be looking for that lead man. It's a 3-2 ball game in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ayrton leads. 1 out, 1 man on third. First pitch to the pinch hitter, Brody Baker. And all the Purple Cat infield are on the inside grass. And he waves at that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tying run less than 90 feet away. This one well struck into left field. Play at the plate. Oh, they should have let that one go through. And Brody Baker absolutely does his job. And this game is all tied up at 3 in the bottom of the 7th inning, 2 away. And a called strike as the Tigers are back to the top of their lineup. It's Brody Pierce. Was about 10 feet shy of a home run last time. Pulls his shoulders out a little too early on that one, and he's down 0-2. Got 3 bags his last trip around. That one misses inside. Breaking ball. Make it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, it's a tie ball game at 3 in the bottom of the 7th inning as Chilton County has come back and tied it with runs in the 5th, 6th, and 7th. A ball well below the zone. And it's a full count. 3-2 to Brody Pierce. And it's well hit. And Kilpatrick keeps it in front to get out of the inning. And we are going into extras here at Riddle Pace Field for the finale of the Terry Sikes Memorial Tournament. Could be Wells Gainey leading off the first inning of extras. We are in the top of the 8th. All tied up at 3, and this one popped up to the infield. Second baseman camps under it and snags it for out number 1. It's Easton Kilpatrick now. Pair of base hits so far. And a fastball on the outside part to start him, 0-1. And that one on the inside part, strike 2. And goes down swinging for strike 3. Now it's Addison Sin. Still no hits in this one for him. Change up, misses outside. It's 2-1. And it's a hitter's count now of 3-1 to Addison Sin. And it's a 2-out walk to get a man aboard for the Purple Cats. Bringing up Connor Davidson. 0 for 3. Pair strikeouts and a ground out. Takes a healthy hack at that one. Too far outside for him to reach. It's 0-1. And a little late on that swing. And it's 0-2 real quick for Connor Davidson, who's already gone down twice tonight on strikes. The Tigers will come back with their 2, 3, 4 batters. And we'll keep the at-bat alive. This one hit in the air to right field, and it's grabbed for out number 3. So we're all tied up at 3 as we head into the bottom of the 8th inning. Cromer at the plate to lead things off in the bottom of the 8th inning for Chilton County. All tied up at 3. It's been a tale of 2 scoreboards tonight. Ayrton dropped 3 runs in the 3rd inning. Have been scoreless in every other inning. And Chilton County has tacked on a run in the 5th, 6th, and 7th to tie things up at 3. Ground ball to the left side. Fielded cleanly by the 3rd baseman. Throw over. And Kilpatrick does the splits. A little G-Man Troy action over at first to save the out. And it's John David Terrell who got his first hit last time. First pitch to him misses inside. I'll tell you what, something crazy about this game. Only 4 walks have been thrown for either side. Both sides have combined for 4 walks total. A lot of strikes being thrown tonight. But of course, as I say that, Terrell is 3-0, and 4 straight pitches. Goes for the 5th walk of the evening. Only the 2nd walk that Ayrton has given up, and the first that Givens has. Riley Snellgrove out on the mound for Ayrton. And the first pitch, he gets Parker to chase. There's one man on, one man out. And we're all tied at 3 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. This one's skied in the air. What should still be in play. And an amazing grab by the first baseman, Easton Kilpatrick. Range over for that one. And get a huge free out. So the runner on first doesn't go anywhere after that one. And it's Luke Moats at the plate now. Two and 0. This one hit in the air, out of play down the right field line. That one misses low. Three and one now. And it's another walk to put 2 men on base now. Ethan Benson at the plate. Grounded out last time, and it's a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Check swing, it's a called strike either way. 0-2. Fouled off, he'll stay alive. That one skips in front of Gainey behind the plate. And is it called a balk? Now we're in an even tie. I mean, this absolutely changes the game now. Both runners in scoring position, 2 outs, 1-2 count. Fouled off. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But the winning run now, just 90 feet away. Benson, no hits tonight. If he gets one right here, he'll probably have to change jerseys before he gets on the bus. They'll probably be drenching him with Gatorade. And that one watch for ball 2. Fouled off again. Fouled off again. Can't seem to get anything past him just yet. Benson hanging in this one. Hard ground ball. Kilpatrick fields it cleanly. Will tag first. And we'll stay tied at 3 as we head into the 9th inning. This one popped up, going to stay in play. The pitcher jumps under it and calls it off. It's Hayes Hammock now. Pair of flyouts, and his only time on the bases he reached on an error from the first baseman. Swings, foul tips that one off. We got through the first 6 innings of this one in just under an hour. And these last 3 have been the exact same. And that's strike 3. That'll bring up Pierce Gill. Still no hits in this one. And it's called strike. I want to say that fire truck has gone by every single night we've been here. This one's into the bullpen. Oh, 2 the count. Ayrton back to the top of their lineup. This is their 5th go-around. Brody Lowry still looking for his first hit in this one. Game has slowed to a grinding halt. As we're in the top of the 9th inning, score tied up 3-3. And this one hit to the right side, scooped by the first baseman, who will step on his bag for out number 3. That's Lowry's 3rd time grounding out tonight. And we head into the bottom of the 9th. They're getting a college game for free tonight, as we're all tied up at 3. It's Lawley leading things off this time. 1 for 3 with the double. Comes up now to lead off the bottom of the 9th inning. It's called strike to start him. That one called on the outside part, 0-2. This one skied in the air. It's going to stay on the infield, and Gill will go and grab it for out one. One out, nobody on. It's Crumpton up to bat. And he's hit by a pitch. They'll get a runner on. And he's 270 feet away from sending this one home. Logan Coppage back in place of Brody Baker. And this one's skied high in the air to the infield, and he overruns it. Coppage gets saved by some miscommunication and tough aerodynamics. Coppage waves at that one. 0-2. This one hit in the air to right center and makes the grab. Two away in the bottom of the ninth, and it's Brody Pierce getting his fifth cuts in this one. Big curveball for strike one. That one misses low and away. And it's a base hit fair down the first base line. It's being waved around. And they might have had a chance to walk it off right there if they would have seen that right off the rip. And the winning run just 90 feet away. 2 outs, runners at the corners. And the first pitch to Steven Cromer. Good for strike one. He's 0 for 4 tonight. And they'll take second with ease. No, he'll have to come all the way back. Was already halfway there before the pitch was thrown. And will have to be brought back. They'll do the same thing. And that was probably the biggest call of the night. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He might be wearing his gear back to the car this evening. And that one's fouled off. It's a ground ball, and that will do it. Steven Cromer gets the walk-off single. And they'll get a big league game for free here at Riddle Pace Field. Chilton County wins it in walk-off fashion. 4-3 over the Ayrton Purple Cats. And that'll do it here for the Terry Sikes Memorial Tournament. We want to thank everybody for watching any of the games throughout this week, as well as if you watched us live or if you watched us on demand on YouTube or Facebook, or if you're watching on Channel 2 at any time. Thank you.